points in the game.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Golden Bears will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Woodside. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Clemson's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 37. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Tigers are on the move. From the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they just keep feeding it. Workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Ross. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They boot it away. Now on the return. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Clemson! Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gives it on the option. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll go right back to him. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll run the sneak for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Golden Bears are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Hauls it in. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it slips just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 35. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Madsen. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Using his legs, it's Hardy. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Motion from the wideout. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throws to the tight end. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Got the quick completion. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Golden Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Let's go.
They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got him downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Golden Bears are in the red zone. It's complete on the right side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown!
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would...
There he goes. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 45, on his way. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Back open in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cal! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. That's caught. It's Hardy. Oh, what a caught! Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. But a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Got a man, it's Moore. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive.
Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Gilliam.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Looking downfield on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On the run, it's Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. And they swarm him under. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. Still running at the 40. Oh, a lot of space. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Gets it out fast. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the fullback. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the big fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Big fullback's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 12 to Louisiana Tech. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's incomplete, and me. Little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? That's caught, it's Lee. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Run it with the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wiley. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Golden Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Makes the grab. Got enough space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating at least.